Hi, my name is Sunny Size, and today I'm going to talk to you about outsourcing. Outsourcing occurs when a company contracts out their business overseas, generally to save on costs. I will use HP as a company that outsources and explain why it's a necessary business solution for them to outsource. The problem with outsourcing is that it decreases domestic jobs. And so, since HP is an American company, American jobs will be lost overseas. Therefore, an ethical dilemma arises. Should the CEO of HP import his company's inputs from foreign countries with cheap labor, or purchase more expensive domestically produced inputs? To begin, the answer is yes, they should. Based off the research I've done, and despite the jobs being lost, the three reasons I chose was number one, it economically makes sense, number two, it allows HP to remain competitive, and number three, it increases the overall welfare of our planet. To begin, it economically makes sense because the cheaper HP can find their labor, the cheaper it is for them to manufacture their goods. Therefore, the more money they save, the better the company is because they could use that additional money in a variety of ways. Thus, it economically makes sense because they have more money. This chart indicates just how much more expensive a United States worker is compared to a Thailand worker. As you can see, $7.25 is 8 times more expensive than the 86 cents per hour a Thailand worker is. Thus, HP will save 8 times as much money on labor costs if they were to go overseas. Next, it keeps HP competitive, as increased profits can be used on innovations, and in the tech industry, innovations is key to survive. In addition, 43% of the industry outsources. That means the only way they can produce cheap enough goods to compete with competitors is to outsource as well. This chart shows a decline in HP's sales over recent years. This is detrimental to the company as they're having less and less money to invest on innovations. Therefore, they need to save as much cost as possible in order for them to survive within the tech industry. Lastly, it makes the worldwide welfare better off, as outsourcing causes the overall prices of goods to become cheaper, and us consumers love cheap goods. In addition, developing nations become better off as well, because they have more money circulating in their economies as more businesses flow into them. We can see this benefit by just looking at Thailand's exports last year. As you can see, 20% of the net exports were electronic equipment and devices. That equates to $89 billion of $318 billion total last year. That money could be used to build roads, schools, and even hospitals. Therefore, the Thailand people become better off through outsourcing. In conclusion, I think it is ethically just for HP to outsource. Number one, economically makes sense as they can save on costs. In addition, it keeps them competitive as that additional profits saved can be used to innovate further products. Lastly, it makes the worldwide welfare better off as prices overall become cheaper and developing nations prosper. Thank you for listening to this presentation.